Macron turned scaredy-cat as unexpected challenger enter the race endanger next year's election. Emmanuel Macron could be beaten by an unexpected challenger at next year's French presidential elections, according to the latest poll. Centre-right challenger Valérie Pécresse has the voter support to reach the second round of France's presidential election and beat President Emmanuel Macron, and a Labour opinion poll showed on Tuesday. The poll is the first to project Macron losing the April 24 runoff since Pécresse won the Les Républicains ticket on Saturday. President Macron has yet to officially declare his candidacy. The poll, carried out for BFM TV television and L'Express magazine, projected Pécresse winning 20% of expressed votes, behind Macron with 23%. In the second round, Pécresse would beat Macron by a 52% to 48% margin, it forecast. According to Politico, the poll has sparked panic in Macron's circles. One person close to the French president said, "Some guys are panicking." Ms. Pécresse, who has described herself as one-third Thatcher, two-thirds Merkel, has won the French conservative Les Républicains (LR) ticket for the 2022 presidential election on Friday, and will now aim to thwart Emmanuel Macron's re-election bid. Opinion polls had so far shown the 54-year-old head of the Paris Île-de-France region winning about 11% of the votes at best in next April's election, giving her little chance of making it to a second-round runoff, let alone winning it. With nearly 61% of the votes in a runoff, Pécresse beat right-winger Éric Ciotti for the LR ticket, the party said after a primary that was a test of whether it would remain anchored in its centre-right tradition or lurch to the right. Ms. Pécresse said at the party's headquarters shortly after the results were announced, "We are going to restore France's pride and protect the French." She can potentially appeal to the centre-right voters Macron very much depends on, but will have to seek support from more conservative voters also courted by right-wing candidates. The unexpected candidacy of hard-right commentator Éric Zemmour has overturned the conventional wisdom that the presidential election will be a rerun of the 2017 duel between Macron and the far-right National Rally's Marine Le Pen. Though more moderate than Mr. Ciotti, Ms. Pécresse and her rivals for the LR ticket all drifted further to the right on immigration and on law and order. She campaigned on promises to halve the number of residence permits for non-EU migrants, stiffen judicial sentences in tough neighborhoods where police are under pressure, and ban women accompanying their children on school trips from wearing a Muslim headscarf. She said, "I feel the anger of people who feel impotent in the face of violence and the rise of Islamist separatism, who feel their values and lifestyle are threatened by uncontrolled immigration." The former budget minister and government spokesperson under Nicolas Sarkozy will struggle to differentiate herself from Macron's pro-business, low-tax stance on the economic front. She has said she would end the 35-hour work week, raise the retirement age to 65, cut 200,000 public sector jobs and build more nuclear reactors. While the centre-right has ruled France for much of its post-war history, it has struggled in recent years, losing voters both to Macron, who has occupied much of its territory, and to the far right. Pécresse, who is bidding to be France's first woman president, started the nominating process as a rank outsider but was picked by party members on Saturday after performing strongly in 4 televised debates. While Pécresse would trail Macron in April's first round by 20% to his 23%, she would win a second runoff by 52 points to 48, the Labour Group survey published on Tuesday evening indicated. The poll marks the first time Macron, 43, has been shown losing since campaigning started in earnest. It also underlines the threat Pécresse poses to far-right leader Marine Le Pen, who was previously seen as Macron's closest rival. A second poll on Tuesday by the IFOP Fiducial Group showed support for Pécresse also shooting up in the first round, though at a lower 17%, and trailing Macron in the second round by 48% to 52%. Analysts stress that the French election remains highly unpredictable, with voter sentiment shifting rapidly as new candidates enter the race. Macron is yet to officially declare his candidacy, but is expected to run for a second term, vaunting his record on job creation and pro-business reforms, as well as his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. Pécresse, 54, is the head of the Paris region and has described herself as a mix of Angela Merkel and Margaret Thatcher. The Republican right wing is back, she said on Saturday, setting her sights on winning the presidency for the Republicans for the first time since Nicolas Sarkozy lost his bid for re-election in 2007.